Hi, everybody. Welcome to WCAX, our live death streaming show. Kicking off right now, it's around 9:17. Kind of a glum week ahead of us, especially with that in mind. It is, entering the dog days of ski season. That in mind, we're looping in our Connor Olathorn here, who just went to Killington this past week. Talk about safety bar. The use of the safety bar in Vermont. Connor, I guess to kick this off, what kind of sparked this story for you?
Yeah, so it's actually, good morning, John, first off. The first thing that kind of sparked the investigation actually took place on kind of way out of state.
Yeah.
There was an investigation in Montana to a fatal lift accident. 37-year-old Jeffrey Zinn, a Montana local out there, passed away and died after falling from a ski lift that did not have a safety bar at all. So we just kind of wanted to see, is this something that is kind of around here? Is that something that could happen? And actually it is, because Vermont actually has a state law that requires these safety.
Yeah, and I was going through your story earlier, and you actually talked to some people from New Hampshire, and that actually isn't the case in a state like New Hampshire, right?
Yeah, it's actually pretty much the case everywhere. Vermont's the only state
Yeah.
in the country that requires the use of a safety bar. Everywhere else pretty much encourages it. But like you'll see out in Montana, a couple other mountains out west, that they actually, some lifts out there don't physically have a safety bar,
Yeah.
which was the one at Red Lodge Mountain out there, which this fell from.
Absolutely. And I guess to kind of close this out here is, you talk to some people. What's kind of taking the temperature there? What's the attitude as far as the safety bar goes? Are they
Yeah,
using it? I
I
know in
talked
Vermont
to,
they have to, but
of course, I talked with a couple people, a Killington local, and then a couple of people from New Hampshire. The Killington local was, adamant every single time he goes, he uses it. A few of the people from New Hampshire, on the other hand, were saying, well, I don't always use it. Some people were split. It kind of depended on the day out there. Sometimes they said, if it was really windy, then they like to put it down. But other times they like to leave it up and just kind of go from there.
yeah. Well, I know obviously in Vermont you have to do it, but I know personally it's peace of mind. I don't trust my
Yeah, I'm a
myself.
snowboarder, so
Yeah.
I just like the little rest that
Yeah.
you get to put your snowboard on. Gives a nice little break on the leg.
No, absolutely. Yeah. Well, I think it's important thing to keep in mind, especially I think we're now down to weeks, month, etc. As far as people getting out to the mountain, all like that. So it's good to check in as far as safety measures go and really see what that looks like. So, but Connor, yeah, thanks for hopping on again. If I don't know, you're really close to Killington, actually.
Yeah,
I think of it.
I
So.
pop over to Pico every once in a while,
Yeah.
like 10 minutes from my house. So, good time to get over there. Pretty good, easy to live around here when you have a mountain 10 minutes from you.
Absolutely. I think closest for us, Smugglers, right?
Probably.
So, yeah. Anyway, thanks, Connor. We'll play this in just a sec and kind of give you an idea of what we just talked about. So, thanks again.
Yeah. Or-
That was our Connor Olathorn there, just talking about some ski lift safety, and some Vermont state law as well. Except, here we go.
Well, I always put it down. I don't like heights.
Ski so much, but you don't like heights. Okay.
No. I keep my feet on the ground nowadays. Many years ago, not so much.
Mark Gleason is an early riser, getting up early to ski with his buddies. But when it comes to the safety bar, he's quick to put it down.
I'm always here first chair with a group of guys. We usually start right here at the six-pack bubble, and as soon as we clear the platform, bar goes down. Always. Yeah, wouldn't even think twice of not doing it.
But that's not the case for every shredder. In Montana, a man recently died at Red Lodge Mountain after falling from a quad flyer with no safety bar. While erratic wind gusts are blamed for the accident, some Montana lawmakers are calling for increased oversight into their ski resorts. Back here in Vermont and all across the state, you must lower that bar. It's a state law. The practice might seem simple for skiers and riders, but it can make a massive difference between life and death. Vermont is the only state in the country with a law requiring the use of a safety bar. Other states simply encourage a restraint's use. But for our neighbors in the 603,
So it's not a law there, but apparently it is in Vermont. Live free or die.
A pack of Granite Staters visiting Killington say they always split the choice on the chair.
It's like time to time, like if I don't feel like the lift is holding me back far enough, then I'll definitely throw one down, but I feel pretty confident. I'm not scared of heights or anything.
Personally, I'm all for the bar, you know. I like to get comfy, unbuckle my boots, you know, get a little air in there, maybe drink a water, have a granola bar. Yeah, you know, I feel safe when I can hold on to something, you know, look around, just talk to the homies, have a good time.
Up or down, skiers and riders are hoping to squeeze the last few snowflakes off the mountains for the rest of the season. Reporting in Killington, Connor Ullathorne, Channel 3 News.
I like the matching outfits in the last couple guys there. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter, as far as, as this week goes, we're facing some gray weather ahead of us. And
We are facing some gray weather ahead of us. Yesterday, rather gray and dreary, and today a whole lot more of the same. I'm realizing our weather graphics are not up right now. Let's see if I can potentially fix that. Maybe we go back. Oh, there we are. Actually, I don't want to show that, but
well, there's Peter again.
there's me. But we'll talk about what's happening.
Okay.
The weather graphics don't want to cooperate right now. Well, yeah, another gray, kind of dreary day out there. Basically, a rinse repeat of what we saw yesterday. Going to be back into the 40s here for high temps today. Just kind of dodging a few passing valley rain showers and mountain snow showers. Tomorrow, guess what? A whole lot more of the same. The best chance of getting a little bit of sunshine going, that's going to be Thursday, and then going to keep an eye on another system here as we head towards the weekend. It does look like a little bit of wintry mix here, both Saturday and Sunday, with a transition over to plain old rain here come next week on Monday. It does look like it could be a potentially rather damp system as well, producing a good amount of rain in some places. The good news is not a huge flooding concern, just because we have lost basically a lot of our snowpack in a lot of locations. So, but nonetheless, that's something that we'll watch closely here as we head through the upcoming week.
Yeah, and Peter, skiing in mind too, just what's the general outlook here?
General outlook, I mean, maybe we pick up a little bit of snow here and there on some of those higher elevations, but it's not looking too great. We've lost a good amount of snow. I mean, obviously, the 60s and 70s that we were talking about last week definitely did a toll on some of those ski resorts.
Yeah, I know some of the smaller mountains, ski areas are calling it quits for the season, unless you have some stockpiled in a barn somewhere.
You know, even when we were watching the story, it was like, oh, that is a lot of
seeing a little bit of
bare grass and a little bit of
all right in front of there. Yeah, that's I guess I guess the people who still want to ski though are really still going to go after it. So that's the way you
exactly. You know, some of these places will probably be open until April or May once again.
June. Yeah, they'll find a way. That's that's kind of the thing there. But of course, you want to see Peter's first look forecast. Shoot in Channel 3 News at noon. We're getting some emails here. I just got the alert. I can hear it in my ear. But yeah, we can just tune in for that. And of course, all of our content at WCAX.com and in our evening shows as well. But Peter, thanks again. Should we end on this?
No thanks.
No, we won't. All right. Bye-bye.
What a